It was the worst crisis we'd ever faced in Virginia City. People were going hungry. The mines were shut down tight. They were flooded. I wrote to my son Adam for advice, and he came up with a solution. But when I got to Placerville, I found that the life-saving shipment he had sent and we were depending on had been stopped cold. Howdy. My name's Ben Cartwright. You told me back in town you'd impounded this wagon.
That's right, I did.
Well, I've got to get those explosives through to Virginia City. They're perfectly safe as long as they're handled carefully.
I guess that's what the Wells Fargo folks in San Francisco thought.
Huh?
Ain't you heard about it?
I heard about what?
The explosion. In case of that stuff sprung a leak in the Wells Fargo office in San Francisco 2 days ago. The way they figure it, the agent tried to pry the lid off, see where the leak come from. Mr. Cartwright, there's a big hole in the ground where the Wells Fargo office used to be. When news of that leaks out, there won't be a man in California that'll drive that wagon for you.
Well, then I guess I'll have to drive that wagon myself. I've got to get those explosives through to the mines in Virginia City.
Oh, I can't let you move the wagon.
Well, why not, man? I'm the one who'd be driving it.
There's a dozen or so families live alongside that road out east of town. They'd stop you. And I wouldn't blame them.
But what do you expect me to do with it?
I expect you to get rid of it. Just how you do that's up to you. But you ain't bringing it into town. And you ain't taking it over any public road.
Virginia City was depending on that nitroglycerin, and there was only one way left to deliver it. The Watson and Son pack train. I'd known the Watsons a long time. They were friends.
Hey, little brother, what's the matter? It's all too much for you? Here, let me have it a minute. You gotta put your shoulder into it. Hey, got the idea?
Yeah, I got the idea. I'll tell you, you keep it. You do the job yourself, and you'll be sure it's done right.
Hey, Ellis, wait a minute. I'm only trying to help you.
What's the matter with your brother?
I'll be hanged if I know, Paul. I do my darndest to try to help him. He turns on me every time. Hey, Paul. I bet you 2 bits you can't saw through this pole without getting the saw stuck.
Son, you're mighty free with your money. You forgetting you already owe me $1.50.
Well, don't hurt yourself, old man.
gonna pay up, or do I have to wrestle you for it?
Well, now, suppose I wrestle you for it. Who are you going to get to help you?
Hey, Andy, don't hurt that old man now.
Ben, you doggone old mushrat. How are you?
Just fine, just fine.
Doggone it, Ben. What are you doing around here?
Well,
I thought you'd be home sitting with your feet in the fire, letting the kids do all the work.
oh, well, any day of the week that I can't outwork you, Clint Watson, you just let me know.
You know, you sound just like Andy here. You're a bad influence on him, always have been.
You look good, Andy.
Thank you.
Yeah, where's Ellis?
I don't know. Probably got his nose stuck in a book or something. Well, stay and have a bite with us. Andy here's a pretty bad cook, but we don't have too much trouble getting the doctor out. You know, Ben, it's been almost a year.
Well, you see, according to what Adam says here, he's contacted all the best engineers in Boston about this Nobel formula for making dynamite. And as far as he's concerned, it'll work. I have no reason to doubt it.
Is it as dangerous as they say, Ben?
Oh, yeah, it's all that dangerous. More so if you happen to bump it around any.
What do you know about it?
Well, I read a couple of articles on it.
Well, Ellis is absolutely right. Of course, it's dangerous. But Adam says that he thinks it can be packed and packed safely.
Do you mind if I take a look at that, Mr. Cartwright?
Sure. That kid'll read anything, including other people's mail.
Now, Clint, I'll tell you something. If I wasn't so sure, I'd say so. Sure, there's a big risk involved. But it can be done if we stay on top of it every second.
Well, then I say we do it. You can't be any more explosive than some of the whiskey we've hauled across the top of those mountains, right, Pop?
Right, son. I'll tell you one thing, Ben. If anybody can do it, Andy here can.
How many cases you say there was, Ben?
8 cases.
Well, you better take 4 mules, 2 cases each pack saddle.
Yeah, look, if we're going to tackle this, I think we ought to try to pack it.
You let your brother take care of that. And who said anything about you coming along? You got to stay here and take care of the stock.
No, I say we take Ellis along with us. I mean, after all, he's the only one of us Watsons who's an expert on the stuff. We can hire the Johnson boy to look after the stock.
Anything you say, Andy. You got a deal, Ben.
Well, good. I kind of figured I could depend on the Watsons. I'll bet you if I asked them, they'd tote the devil himself over the mountains. Clint, let him blow a while down here.
Andy, go back and see what happened to your brother.
A while there, I thought you were going to spend the winter in that pass.
Oh, this mule and I just don't see eye to eye.
You got to talk to him, little brother. Got to talk to him.
You talk to him.
And look, when we get down there, we'll switch mules. Maybe you'll have better luck with mine.
All right, let's give it a try. Thanks, Andy.
That's what big brothers are for.
Ben, ever have the feeling that sometimes you favor one of your sons over another?
Look, Clint, I guess there isn't a mother or father alive who hasn't had that feeling one time or another.
I think the world of Ellis. Sometimes I just don't know how to deal with him. Andy now, I never have to stop and think. I know every move he's going to make before he makes it.
Now, take it easy, Ella. All right. Well, so far so good. Everything's as fine as a frog's hair.
See what I mean, Ben? Easy, boy. All right.
Easy.
Come on through, but be careful. Get him through there. You want to blow us all to kingdom come? Here, let me have it. I said, let me have it.
All right.
Can't you do anything right?
If I'll handle it.
Kid. I see. Want anything done right, you gotta do it yourself. I knew it would happen. I should never have brought him along.
Oh, come on, Clint. That's rough going.
Alice, Pa doesn't mean to get round at you. But if this stuff's as dangerous as you say it is, you gotta be more careful. I mean, it's my idea of bringing you along. So don't make it rough on us, all right?
You think I did that on purpose?
Ben?
Yeah?
Ben, you better take a look at this.
We gotta get that broken bottle out of there. You get over there, Clint. Please. Go ahead.
You're behind a rock.
Andy. Whoa!
Anything we can do to help him?
No, just leave him alone.
He's got it.
No, it's just part of it. Now he's got to get rid of it. That wet moss is just as dangerous as the nitroglycerin.
What's he doing? He'll blow us all to kingdom come.
No, he won't. Once that stuff's exposed to the air, it's supposed to burn itself out like kerosene.
Dad, you might as well tell Ben we're going to camp here tonight.
Andy says he thinks we should make camp here tonight.
Not gonna get any argument out of me.
That stuff ain't too close to fire, is it, Ben?
No, I think it's just far enough away to keep it at an even temperature.
I tell you, Ben, when you lit that match, I said, here we go, boys. The sun finally got to Ben Cartwright.
Well, I can confess to you, I wasn't exactly happy myself.
How'd you know it'd work?
Adam explained it in his letter.
Well, I have the greatest confidence in my son, Adam. But as one father to another, I hope I'll be forgiven for having said a quick little prayer just to make sure that my older son knew what he was talking about.
What I can't understand, Ben, this stuff is that touchy. How is it going to be any better in the mines than that giant powder they're using now?
They're going to mix it with gun cotton. Now, that makes a blasting gelatin. And this blasting gelatin isn't affected by water. So they can use it underwater or to blast wet holes. You just mark my words, Clint. Inside of a month, you'll see the biggest boom Virginia City's ever had.
Ben, can't you think of a better word than boom?
You're pretty calm back there today, kid. I was proud of you.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, Andy. I was scared.
Scared. I was so scared, I thought my knees knocking together would set that stuff off. Is it really as dangerous as that article said?
I don't know if you can really tell. Just anything's liable to set it off. Just like that. Altitude, temperature.
Well, we're going to be moving into higher altitude. The temperature's going to drop pretty fast from now on. What for? What do you want? Just wait here. I'll come back for you. Come back and give Alice a hand, Dad. Alice! Oh, easy. Easy. Whoa! What are you trying to do, boy? I thought I told you to wait here.
Look, now, I think I can take care of my own mule.
I don't think you can take care of anything. Get up.
Stop it! Alice, Andy! Stop it, both of you! Alice, what's the matter with you?
Why don't you tell him to leave me alone?
Leave you alone. It's the one he didn't blow us all up.
I'll take it, Pa.
You all right, Andy?
I'm all right, Pa.
I don't know what's the matter with that darn kid. I can't trust him. I never could.
Oh, Clint, we're all getting a little edgy. Why don't you and Andy stop picking on him? Give him a chance.
Why don't you raise your own kids? I'll raise mine. You boys better get busy. You're gonna need some more firewood.
All right, Pa.
Sure is a nip in the air.
Temperature must have dropped 10 degrees since the sun went down.
Be glad when we get over that summit.
I'll be glad when we get to Virginia City.
Clint,
Ben, I'm sorry I yelled at you, Ben.
Oh, heck, Clint. What are friends for?
Those darn kids of mine.
Yeah, I know. I've been through it 100 times.
I can imagine. Remember that time I was over the Ponderosa and Adam and Hoss got in the fight?
Over that cow pony. It's when Hoss wanted to break that cow pony and Adam wanted to do it for him.
Yeah. Remember the first time I brought my wife over? That was the first time we met little Joe's mother. She was a beautiful woman, Ben.
Yeah, she was beautiful.
Just didn't seem right, her dying that way. Bessie and I talked about it all night after the funeral. 5 months later to the day, Bessie died. She should never have had that second baby.
Look, Clint, I don't think Bessie'd like to hear you talk that way.
I can't help it. I try, but I just can't do anything about it. I'll go on down to the spring and get us some fresh water.
Hello, Pa. Well, I'm sure glad to see you boys. Glad you finally decided to meet us.
Well, we took off as soon as we got your message. As a matter of fact, we even left before breakfast.
Yeah, he's been complaining about it ever since. I hope you got something to feed him. I'm tired of listening to him.
Oh, we got plenty of good food back over here, but at the risk of spoiling both of you, I am glad to see you.
It's been a rough trip, huh?
Yeah, you know that expression, sitting on a And a keg of powder? And what we've got is at least 10 times as powerful.
Well, you ain't got nowhere from here on in. Little brother here can fix anything up. Where'd you say that food was?
Right over there. Go help yourself. You too, Joe. Go have something to eat.
Right.
I'm going to get some water.
Last call for beer, Andy. Saloon's closing.
All's Cartwright, I'd know that mule's voice anywhere. If you expect me to jump, you're going to be disappointed.
Boys, are we glad to see you.
Hi, Mr.
Horse, you're looking mighty scrawny.
How you doing, Andy?
Little Joe.
Hey, Mr. Bunny.
You're going to
Joe.
outgrow your brother another month or two.
I doubt that. Here, let me take your horse and unsaddle him for you. I don't want anything to lay.
Hey, Holmes! Get up from there, lazy rascal. Ah! Where's that grub? It's kind of rough up there on top, wasn't it?
You're just not a fool, and it's rough. That so-called trail ain't much better either.
No.
Ellis! Stay right where you are, you hear me? I'm not taking a chance on that kid coming down there. Now, you go on back up there and get your brother's mule down there for him.
He can make it, Dad, if we give him a chance. Let him do it on his own.
Do as I say. Go up and get that mule.
Hey, Ellis, wait a minute. Look, I deserve that poke in the mouth you gave me the other day. Had no business yelling at you like that.
Well, I got a little hot under the collar myself, Andy.
Well, I guess we both did.
Yeah.
Now, going out of here. Hey, little brother. When we get to Virginia City, you and me gonna go out and see the sights, all right?
All right. I'll buy the first drink.
That's a deal. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Dad.
Stay away from me.
Dad, I thought a lot of Andy, too.
If it wasn't for you, Andy would still be alive. You killed him. Just as sure as you killed your mother the day you were born.
Well, you finally said it, didn't you? I waited all my life for that. Well, you said it.
Clint, I don't know what to say.
I don't believe it happened. I can't. After Bessie died, I said that was all the hurt I was going to let myself take in one lifetime. We were more than just father and son. We were like brothers, like friends. I haven't even got anything to bury. You did this, Ben. You know that, don't you?
Start unloading.
Well, it's not gonna do any good.
It's my fault. This accident is my fault. I thought I was doing something so important. Well, it isn't so important. Get rid of that stuff.
Oh, wait a minute. Andy wouldn't put up with that kind of talk for a minute. You were right in what you were trying to do. We got a job to do, and we got to do it. A lot of folks are depending on us. I'd hate to think old Andy died for nothing. Ellis, Paul just told me what happened. You know, sometimes, Ellis, a man will be hurt so bad and so doggone much shock he'll say things that he'll beg forgiveness for the rest of his life.
Well, I know that. Hoss, that's the trouble. I always did know that. Andy told me about it a long time ago. The day I was born, when my mother died, Andy said that Pa was out splitting rails. And when he heard that Ma had died, he just picked up his axe and started chopping wood. You could hear that axe going all night and all the next day. Well, he finally come home, Hoss. And when he did, he didn't cry, because he just didn't know how to. You know, I remember when I was a little boy, I was scared all the time, and I never knew what of. Well, that doesn't matter. I know I wanted my dad to hold me and hug me. Well, he just laughed, you know. He said that was for little girls, not boys. Well, that's just not true. I still remember how I'd feel when he wouldn't. Hoss, you know what I mean. I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure I know what you mean. I understand. But at the same time, I can understand your Pa a little bit too, Ellis. He was hurt bad. I reckon he just couldn't let himself go because he didn't want to get hurt worse.
Well, then why didn't he give me a chance? You know, I wanted to prove myself. I wanted to try to do something to prove myself. That's part of love, too, you know, trying to live up to what someone expects of you.
Yeah, I understand. Sometimes it takes a man a long time, though, to realize it. Ellis, we're going on. You going with us?
Well, I don't suppose Andy would have let you go on alone, would he? We're ready to go.
Ellis, you sure you brought mule trains this way before?
Yeah, but not loaded with what we're packing.
What do you think, Pa?
I don't think we better risk it. I think we better unload right now and see if we can figure out some way of taking it over by hand.
You know, I think I got an idea that might work.
You all right, son?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. I just gotta catch my breath.
Well, I'm glad there's only one more left.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Well, not gonna get it done standing here.
Why don't you let me go get this one?
Oh, that's a great idea. Then I'll pull you up the hill, right?
Yeah, that would
Yeah. Take it easy. All right, hold it. Hold it, I get over these rocks.
You be careful, you hear, Joe?
Okay, pull on up. You hold it there. There we go.
Oh, it's not big one. Too heavy.
He's right, he's right.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay, horse. Give me a little slack. Hang on, Joe. All right. Now hold it tight. Hold it tight. All right, now let me down. All right, Joe. Real easy now.
Got it?
I got it. I got it. Okay. Can you help me lift it? Yeah. All right.
Thought I told you to be careful, you blame knucklehead.
Thank you, boy. Thank you.
Andy couldn't have done it any better.
We're up ahead, just around the bend. A wagon and 2 engineers from the mine.
I'll tell you one thing for sure, son. I'm not the least bit sorry to hear that.
Sure is good to get back to home country, ain't it?
Why, you hungry?
Naturally, I'm alive, ain't I?
Come on, let's get this stuff out to him.
Here, I'll take it, Buck.
Right.
Ben, about what happened back there, I guess I went to pieces.
Well, you had every right to, Clint.
This is a young man's game. I'm just not any good for this business anymore.
What are you going to do without pack trains like yours? We need them in this part of the country. Comes the winter time, the roads are all clogged up with snow. A pack train like yours, life or death for people.
Well, they'll have to get along without me. I can't do it anymore.
I don't know of anybody to replace you.
You forget, don't you, Ben? I got another son.
Yeah, so you have.